All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. I don't know if you actually ever see this video because there's some construction going on downstairs and across the street, so it's pretty loud here. But let's just get into today's video. We're gonna be talking Houston Rockets today. We're 11-22. We play the Brooklyn Nets in our final game of the first half tomorrow. Most likely James Harden will drop 124 points and we'll lose. So we've currently lost 12 straight, and it's most likely going to be 13 straight. I highly doubt Christian Wood plays in the game. Just why rush him back? And it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder, what is there to look forward to in the second half, kind of. Who's going to get traded? Like, what about after this season? A whole bunch of question marks. So I'm actually going to do a whole Rockets kind of second half preview video probably sometime this weekend, early next week, sometime during the All-Star break, because it kind of sucks, but my spring break starts Saturday to next Wednesday, and there's no NBA outside of the All-Star game. So I'll hopefully be able to just stream all day, figure out kind of how to edit and all that beautiful stuff. Hopefully my Ethernet cable comes, my USB hub. Hopefully I'll have everything set up for post All-Star break, but I'm definitely gonna make a video about kind of just Rockets expectations in the second half for you guys. We're currently the 14th team in the West. We're a bottom 3 team in the NBA. If you're not aware already, our Houston Rockets pick, it's top 4 protected. So we have to finish in the bottom 4. Unfortunately, with the lottery system, it's not like the NFL, where just because we have the 3rd worst record in the NBA doesn't mean we're going to get the 3rd pick. So, like, the Timberwolves, to me, are a very solid team. They've lost 8 straight games. They're 7-28. They are very bad. We're 5 games back from them, or 5 games ahead of them. They have a bunch, like, they're super fun to watch sometimes. They obviously just fired their head coach, which is probably the first step in kind of getting back. But they have Karl-Anthony Towns, man. They've got Malik Beasley. They've got D'Angelo Russell. They've got Anthony Edwards. They've got a lot of young, fun talent. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know if we'll get down to, like, the worst team in the NBA once Christian Wood comes back. Because once Christian Wood comes back, you guys got to remember, we were the best defensive team in the NBA going into Christian Wood's injury. Right after the James Harden trade, we were the best rated defense. Now, offensively, it's been a huge issue. It's been a huge issue since Harden's left. I'm not a huge Eric Gordon guy, but Eric Gordon and John Wall have really just been absolutely balling out for us offensively, keeping us in every single game. And last night's game, without Eric Gordon, it was kind of evident. I mean, John Wall had to drop his season high in order for us to even be remotely close. So second half's going to be very interesting because I see a lot of people saying, all right, we're bottom 4 team. We're hopefully going to, get lucky in the lottery and get a top 4 pick, draft Cade, draft Evan Mobley, get a top 4 pick and a possible superstar. Well, that's the biggest issue for me in that whole scenario is John Wall, Victor Oladipo, and Christian Wood are all good NBA players. Like, if we were the best defensive team in the NBA beforehand, like, the Houston Rockets need to make some trades in order for us to not be screwed. Because, and I mentioned this in videos before, like, right now we're in a good spot. We're bottom 4 team, our pick's bottom 4, superstar possibility. We just traded away James Harden. This is good right now. We're set up good. But what happens if you don't trade Victor Oladipo, you don't trade PJ Tucker, John Wall, Christian Wood, all these guys come back, second half of the season, they're healthy, they're ready to go. We pick up a couple wins, we get on a couple win streaks. It's fun to watch here and there, Eric Gordon, whoever the fuck's balling out, like, whatever. And then best case scenario, we finish as like the 7-8 seed. Probably best case scenario would be the 8 seed in this loaded Western Conference. So what, we're the 8 seed, we get, lose by 5 to the Jazz, lose by 5 to the Lakers, lose by 5 to the Clippers. Like, whoever it is, we're probably either going to get swept or lose in 5 games to championship aspirations are pretty much out the window for the Houston Rockets this season, so why even bother trying to make the playoffs if our lottery pick, if we need to be in the bottom four? Like, there is just no reason to win basketball games. And that's what we've been saying is second half, after the James Harden trade, especially, it's going to be tough, man. I wasn't expecting 12 straight losses kind of once Christian Wood got hurt, but we knew it was going to be tough. The thing is if they don't trade Depot, if they don't trade Tucker, it's going to be even more tough because we're going to be stuck in the middle of the pack, which is the absolute worst place you can be in the NBA. You cannot be middle of the pack. It's horrible. It's absolute hell. The Bulls have been middle of the pack for like last 10 years. It feels like we haven't done anything significant. So it's very important that the Houston Rockets commit to this rebuild because, like I said, John Wall, I mean, I give Victor Oladipo, I know he's having an inefficient shooting season. You know, he turns the ball over, but he's a good NBA player. Christian Wood, we all know Christian Wood's NBA talent. John Wall is incredible. Like, this is bad if we don't trade these guys. So that's why I'm pretty relieved. I made a video saying Rafael Stone's a genius, if you guys want to go watch that video, because basically the way I saw it is they gave Victor Oladipo less money than he has right now, less money than he's making right now on his 4-year, $90 million contract, or I think that's what it was. So you give him a 2-year deal, you know he's going to turn it down, increases his trade value up. There's a couple of teams even talking about Victor Oladipo right now. Hopefully they can package Oladipo and PJ together. But the Houston Rockets, they just have an extremely important decision to make because I understand all the injuries. You know, John Wall, Victor Oladipo, Eric Gordon, these guys need rest, coming off big injuries. I don't see our starting lineup being a bottom 4 team in the NBA when they're all healthy, and that's worrisome because if we're not bottom 4, then this whole season was pretty much just brutal to watch for no reason. So let me know what you guys think. Oh my God, I have class in 2 minutes, so I'm very glad I caught ahead of this. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as I hustle to go join class that starts in 1 minute. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys later.